Hello everyone, I am Apex Gamester and welcome back to episode 12 of the RAC PACK modified server using the AT launcher. In the last episode I started working a bit on Traincraft. Got some tracks built, not as much as I'm going to need though. It's quite a slow process as you would have seen. And then I wanted to make a broad axe just to chop down a couple trees that were in the way of the tracks. Turned out to be more than half an episode's worth, as I decided I wanted to energy infuse it. In the last episode I made the energetic infuser and a flux capacitor, and I've seen that plunking that thing in there does indeed charge it up. I just hadn't noticed it before. Yeah, so power usage 400 and it outputs 10,000 redstone flux per tick, which is good. So yeah, wait for that thing to charge up and then hopefully I will be able to see. I don't quite know how it works, but I'm guessing that that's fine. I use any of these as an input? No, so I'm not sure how it works. But that thing is now charged and it gets put over there. So if I then go up here, go into my tool forge and plonk this guy down, it works. That is fantastic. Look at that thing. And now if I put in the block of thing, gold and a diamond, gives me another modifier, and now I can grab that wiki that I was using before and I can have a look now and see what I'm doing here, see what stuff I can put on to make this thing a little bit better. So I can put on mining level increased to 2, so I can put on an emerald, which will up my durability, but that doesn't matter anymore. I need something that's going to make it faster. Maybe. The fire would be cool. Silk touch, no, I'm not going to need that. Reinforced trait increased by 1, again, I'm not going to need that. Heading, not going to need that. Smite uses EU instead of durability. That's what I've got. Oh no, I've got to use the redstone flux instead. So to be honest, I don't really need much. Can I put redstone in there? Is it worth putting redstone in there? Yeah, it ups the mining speed. So if I grab, I've got quite a few blocks here. If I make all of these into blocks, yeah. See how many blocks I can get out of this. There. It's not the most efficient way of doing things, but yeah, suit me. There, and then put in there. And if I keep doing that, oh, that's not what I meant to do. Was that it? That's enough now. Okay, so it's got as much redstone on it as it can do. So it now has haste. No, it's saying I can get more. $45 out of 50, yeah, that'll be why. There, and then only enough for one more. There, so I need one more redstone, come on. Just one more. That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do either. Plonk that guy there, put that guy there, and there, just one more redstone. So now this is actually going to be a bit of a beast. I don't think putting lapis in is going to do anything for me. Luck. I suppose it wouldn't really hurt. I'm not too sure. See, the durability is still there. It now has a mining speed of 13. I'm going to leave that. I don't think that's really needed, but that's going to be one hell of an axe. And I probably want to do the same with a sword as well, and a shovel. Although I find that I don't need a shovel these days because of the advanced diamond drill. So let me just minimize this wiki and test out this new lumber axe. This is quite a beast. I'm pretty proud of myself that I built this thing. And let's see how she works. Oh, see, I made a start already. So, I mean, it's fast enough. I mean, it's not perfect, but it certainly doesn't matter with the amount that we're taking out at a time. Just like that. And these trees are a bit awkward because they do have other branches, so I'm not going to be... I doubt I've taken out the whole thing already. As tempting as it is to burn it down to expose the rest of the wood, I don't really want to cause damage to the surrounding area. Let's grab the rest of this wood. Did I take down the whole tree? You know, I think I might have done. Yeah, I did. I took down the whole tree. Yep. Everything around it is disappearing. So that's made that a little bit better. And I got some wood on me as well now because of it, which is always good. I like this wood. So I can carry on. Here. See how I don't really need the shovel? Because this thing is much faster. Maybe I can make like a little tunnel thing going on here. Not sure. Curious hive. Take that down. Don't want that guy. Thank you. And let's bye-bye tree. Keep that guy. So yeah, that's going to be in the way as well. And I want this to come around here and go over the water. And I'm going to build like a sort of a bridge. Kind of a bridge thing. It'd be nicer if I could properly curve it, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to do that. I think it's only 90-degree turns, which isn't ideal. Wondering if I should build a little tunnel here. I think a tunnel here would probably be best. Actually, it doesn't really go high enough. Maybe we could take it down a level. I'm not too sure how it works. I'm going to have to go back to the house, drop off some of this inventory stuff, and pick up the tracks. So I will rejoin when I've done that. Okay, so I'm back and carried on a little while, and what I want to happen now is if I use the old shovel, put down some smooth stone. I want that to go down. Yes, that is exactly what I wanted to happen. That is awesome. That means that we can now have a tunnel, because it justifies having that amount of space. So dig straight through here until exactly that happens. Ideally come out the other side. This tree's going to need to go. No problem. Bang. Tree gone. No problem. I love that. If I go up there with the meteorite as well, I'll collect all of the wood. Because wood is good. So let me see. We've got smooth stone already here laid out. Look at that. Go to whoa. Intersecting a cave is not part of the plan. Ah, it's one that I've already been through as well. In fact, I think this is my cave system that I mined when I was first on the server. So let's fill in this as much as we can. I have some really cool ideas of how to use this to its best. So we go down here. And if we actually was to initiate the tunnel, because we know that there's now caves down there. It would be cool if we actually had glass in here and we could see into the caves. That would be kind of cool. Let's bring that to there. And then if we use that to there, brought the tunnel a little bit further across and then made a tunnel entrance here. So for that we would need just these 4 blocks there. I don't even know if this is going to be tall enough. I don't even know if the train can go through this gap. If that they're all too high. What if they're 3 high? No idea. But I'll pretty up this in my own time. Probably. So let's grab the tracks. There. So that then comes through there. And then we start to work on our way back up. So 1, 2, 3. Then let's say there. And there. Then so 3, then straight, then 3, then straight, then 3. Right there. That is pretty cool, right there. 1, 2, 3, and then yes! This is going to be so cool. And there. So we actually have train track coming all the way across. Love it. And then we need to sort of start building a bridge and stuff. I don't think that'll be in this episode. That'll be the end of that. Maybe the bridge will start there. And maybe wooden? I don't know. I have a few ideas, but I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. But for this episode, I think I'm going to go over to this side and continue what started over here. Some of these fallen meteor things need to be filled in. They're so ugly. It's basically, it's going to come out and then it's going to turn simply a 90-degree angle and then follow this round. So I think it's going to need to go down a slope here. Almost straight away. there. Then down again. Possibly. How am I doing for track? I'm not doing too bad for track. Sort of like there. Ah, this is kind of ugly, isn't it? With this on show. So, slants, maybe we do this. I'm not sure. Maybe they'll be okay as they are? I don't know. I can change things aesthetically later on. Yeah. So, it's gonna have to be down to this level at least. Where's that smooth stone? Let's grab that smooth stone again. Or and going over there. I guess. No, it needs to come down. It does need to come down. Sort of out there. Getting dark is probably not ideal now. Let's finish this up. I do have some suspended rail as well, but I'm not going to use that right now. That can all be added later on. So there. So the bridge will come round and then slope down here to this level. About there. That is the plan. I'm not sure how it will work. We'll need to be careful of mobs because creepers exploding on the lines could become a problem. There we go. So, you know, we have a start. It's a big project. I haven't even started on the trains yet. Jesus, it's gonna be a nightmare. But I think I'm gonna wrap things up here. It may have been a shorter episode than usual. I'm not sure. It may have been okay. So, and in the time between now and the next episode, I'm gonna join that up, build that lovely bridge, and sort of start looking at trains. But I will build them in the next video. So yeah, next episode, train building. So thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Please let me know what you think in the comments while I take care of this little dude. And as always, I will see you next time.